Welcome back. Perks Recap Podcast, Yankees edition. Uh, just finished up a series in Toronto, and so far, I must say, the gauntlet of tough matchups has gone 2 for 2 so far. 2 out of 3 in both series. They are 4-2 against teams that have been giving them problems this year, and it's always good to beat Houston. I'm always on board for that. And then we picked up a game on Toronto as well. Only 2 games behind them right now. Um, and now we have to play Detroit, and we'll see how the Yankees do there. Uh, the Houston series, Freed gave a great outing again. He's maybe figured something out from his struggles there earlier in the year. He's back to what he was at the very beginning of the year. 7 innings, 1 run. Um, in that game, Jazz hit a home run, hit 2 home runs, and stole a base. It was the Jazz Chisholm show. He was 3 for 4, 2 homers, 28. That gives him 28, 26 stolen bases on the season now as well. Caballero stole his 42nd. Grisham also hit a home run. He hit a grand slam. Judge went 2 for 5. And it was a nice 7-1 win. Nice to see, of course. Wednesday, that was the loss. But Will Warren didn't pitch bad. 5 innings, 2 runs, no walks, 5 hits, 4 Ks. ERA staying at 4.28. Cruz came in, did give up 1 run uh, for an inning. Weaver came in for an inning, gave up 1 run as well. But this is all the same problems. Devin Williams comes in the bottom of the eighth of a game that is 7-4, and he gives up 4 earned runs in 2/3 of an inning. 3 walks, 2 Ks. The ERA on the season is now 5.60. It's getting to the point where you can't even bring him in with the leads anymore. You've got to bring him in complete blowouts, or like he should be the first guy out of the bullpen, where maybe you could recover from his suckery. 5th inning, if you need somebody to come in there, for a starter that only goes 4 and 2/3 or something. 5th inning, 6th inning, that should be the latest he comes in. He can't come in the eighth anymore with any lead at all. He is mop up duty or low leverage situations. That is it. To let him go that long to give up 4 earned runs, that's crazy talk. Duvall cleaned it up with a third of an inning. In this game, Stanton hit a home run. Wells also hit a home run. Stanton's 18th, Wells 20th. Wells was 3 for 4. Bellinger hit a homer as well as 27th. Rice and McMahon both had 2 hits. They were 1 for 7 with runners in scoring position, left 6 guys on base. So it's not like the hitting really helped anybody either in terms of hitting with runners in scoring position. But they scored 7 runs. You're supposed to win that game. That's all there is to it. Thursday, the 4th, they won 8-4. Rodon, another nice outing. 6 innings, 2 runs, only one of them earned. I'll get to that in a second. 2 walks, 3 Ks, a 3.12 ERA. He got the win. He's 16-7 on the year. It's even more than Fried, who's 15-5. Weaver 2/3 of an inning, gave up another run though, so we got to keep an eye on that. Weaver can't go south now. Cruz, an inning and a third. I like this kid a lot. 3 Ks, 2.72 ERA for the season. And Bednar came in for the last inning, did give up a run as well, a 2.58 ERA, and Bednar had 3 hits. On the hitting side, McMahon hit a home run his 19th. He was 3 for 4. Grisham hit another one, his 30th home run. He was 2 for 5. Grisham, in the first game against against Houston, he had a grand slam, his 29th, and then in the third game he gets another home run. He has been, not only has he been unbelievable this year, of course, in the field, and the numbers are crazy, but the numbers seem to be very important. Like, all his home runs are big home runs, it seems. Like game winners, game tires, put the nail in the coffin on a team, something, stuff like that. Just put him away, you know? And I've been saying all along that I think Grisham's going to be gone and Bellinger will stay, or dare I say, Tucker comes over and they both leave. But I don't know. Could you bring them both back? I mean, Grisham has never done this before, and you don't want to pay for a career year. But if he's reasonable with what he wants, it might be worth bringing him back. But he's got to be reasonable. If he's coming off this great year and he wants like a stars level pay, superstar level pay, then you got to let him go. But if he's reasonable, because again, he's never done anything like this, so you can't expect it again. You know, it's just a career year that you've just got to. That's what you got to chalk it up to and enjoy it while it's happening, which we are, of course. But that's a discussion for another time. Uh, Rice, McMahon, and Caballero all made errors. 3 errors. And this is the downfall of this team. This horrible, horrible defense. They continue to play. The circus music. The circus is in town. These guys are bumbling and fumbling and throwing the ball all over the yard. It's like a pinball machine, and it's going to bite them. There's no doubt about that. It's going to come up and bite them for sure. And it'll probably happen in the playoffs, and it'll probably be their ultimate demise. I mean, I'm at the point now where every ground ball to the left side of the infield, if it's Volpe or Caballero or even McMahon, to be honest, he's been okay. McMahon has a good glove historically, and he's made most of the plays, but he's had a couple of errors as well. So I hold my breath now with every throw. I really do. Or even a ground ball to second, trying to get a double play, stuff like that. I hold my breath. It's just one thing after another. Or when somebody tries to steal and the catcher's throwing, I hold my breath again because a lot of times it goes in the outfield. There's a throwing error on the catchers. So yeah, it's just a problem. The first baseman, if it's Rice and he's been playing a lot more than Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt, of course, is going to make all the scoops and make all the plays, and Rice just doesn't. He's not nearly as good, and you've got to throw it to him. He's not going to really dig much out. He's not going to be able to extend much. It's got to be in the chest, and a lot of the guys here do not throw it in the chest, especially Volpe. Again, mark my words, it's going to come back and bite him. On to the Toronto series. This was an important series as well. Toronto, first place, of course. Uh, got 2 out of 3 from them. Picked up a game on Friday, the 5th. The Yankees did take the one loss. They lost 7-1. They were completely limp on offense. They only got 2 people in scoring position all game, other than the run that they scored. Stanton was 2 for 4. He was the only guy with two hits. They would just, I think, I mean, I hate to say this because it shouldn't be the case, but they got home. I mean, this was a home game. This was a night game, but they played a night game in Houston the night before. They probably got home 4 or 5 in the morning. They probably got to the ballpark by 3, 4 in the afternoon, maybe 2, 2, 3 or 4, somewhere in that range. Maybe they let them stay, sleep a little bit and come at like 4 or 5. But regardless, that's a tough day. That's a tough day of travel. It just, and again, I don't want to use it as an excuse. All of the teams at one point or another during the season go through stuff like that. But it really did look like it affected them. They looked lethargic in this game, very, very much so. And Cam Schlittler, for the first time, really did not have it and got blown up. Uh, just went an inning and 2/3, 5 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 2 Ks. Even with this bad outing, his ERA still for the season is only 3.24. And then a returning Ryan Yarbrough came in, and his, I think it was his first outing since he's been hurt. Comes on and goes 5 1/3 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 3 Ks, 3.71 ERA on the year now. But really saved the bullpen there. I mean, he went 5 innings. Basically, it was as if he started, and then Schlittler came in for an inning and 2/3. Like he pitched into the sixth inning. His sixth inning, um, going 5 1/3. Then Leiter came in for an inning. He also gave up a run, and Duvall came in for an inning. Also gave up a run. I mean, Duvall, Leiter, Devin Williams. I don't really trust any of these guys. Weaver hopefully gets straightened out. I like Cruz quite a bit. I don't know. Bednar. I don't know what they're gonna do. They need more. It's crazy. They added 2 relievers or 3 relievers. One of them is now not even with the team anymore, and the other two are. I mean, Bednar's been their closer. He's been all right. But Duvall, no, and then Devin Williams, no. They've been both bad. They've been bad. On Saturday, the Yankees win 3-1. They had 5 hits though. Again, limp offense. Five hits. Nobody got 2 hits. Uh, Judge had his 10th stolen base. Caballero had his 43rd steal. Bellinger walked 3 times. But they did what they had to do. They won 3-1. Luis Heel with probably his best outing since his return. He's 3-1 now. 6 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, and a K. You kept this Toronto offense to 1 run, which scored 7 the day before. So you like it. Weaver did come in and get 2/3 of an inning in this one and didn't give up a run, thankfully. He did give up a hit. Then Cruz came back as well for an inning, and Bednar an inning and a third and struck out 3. And Heel got the win. I think I said that already. And then Sunday, they came back again to win 2 in a row to take the series from the Blue Jays. They won 4-3. The has gone quiet, which is concerning heading into Detroit. 3 hits and 5 walks. Thankfully for the walks. But the 3 hits, that's not going to do it. Judge stole another base, his 11th. He walked 3 times. Bellinger was 2 for 5. Rice had 3 RBIs on his 23rd home run of the year. But the last 3 games against Toronto, if you told me this was going to be the case, I'd say we'd probably lose all 3. They had 4 hits, 5 hits, 3 hits. Not going to do it. Not going to get the job done, in my opinion. Uh, they can't have that against Detroit. If they do, they're in big trouble. They gotta wake up again with the bats. Thankfully, somehow they still figured out a way to win 2 out of 3 here. Largely Max Fried, 7 innings, 6 hits. He did give up 3 runs, so it wasn't perfect. 4 Ks, a walk, but he got the win. He's 16-5 now. Devin Williams, I think maybe trying to, redeem himself a little bit. I would not have brought him in here because the situation did not call for it. This is a close game. It was 4-3. Came in for an inning, give a hit and a walk, but he got out of it. And then Bednar got the save, his 22nd. Gave up 1 hit in the 1 inning he worked. So I did not like Weaver. I'm sorry, I did not like. Geez, if I can talk, I did not like Devin Williams coming in on Sunday at all in that spot. He's got to be demoted to fifth, sixth inning, or just mop up duty. He cannot come in tight situations. I mean, you're going against Toronto. You're trying to take 2 out of 3 and pick up a game in the standings, and you bring this guy in who just got blown up again a few days earlier. Like, how many times do you got to see it before you finally give up and call a spade a spade? And guess what? Volpe had another error on Sunday, and so did Wells. Wells only his third throwing error, but Volpe his 19th, league-leading 19th. When are they going to make this change permanent? Caballero started 1 game, and Volpe sat over all the games that I just talked about. All 6 games, Volpe sat once. This needs to be a permanent change. Sit him down. I've been saying it since the last video. Sit him down. Don't bring Devin Williams in high pressure situations. And put some extra work in the cages because you're going against Detroit and Boston still in this quote unquote gauntlet of series that we've got right now. We've passed the test so far going 4-2, but you get 3 and 4 hits again in the next next 3 games, next 6 games, you're going to be in big, big trouble. It's going to go from 4-2 to probably 2-4, or maybe worse. Could be 1-5 if you're getting 3 hits a game. Okay, but that's going to do it. I'll be watching, of course. I'm sure you will be as well. Uh, I hope to get these out after every series, but at the very least, I will get them out when I can, and also get them out and still go over every game, even if it's 2 series or something like that. But I like to get another one out at the end of the Detroit series before the Boston series. We'll see if I can get that done. Hopefully I will. But regardless, either way, I will still be here. I will still go over every series. And until next time, I will see you later.